What is up, everybody? My name is Isaac Caulfield, and I am the co-founder of Vantage Lead Gen. We are a B2B marketing agency that specializes in building outbound client acquisition systems for multiple different industries like software, real estate, marketing, tax strategy, finance, automation, and more. And in this video, we're going to be talking about three B2B cold email offers or services that are printing cash in 2024. So, whether you're a B2B founder, a marketing director, a sales director, or just have to do anything in the B2B space as a whole for either your company or someone else's, you're going to get a lot of value out of this. And to give you a little bit of context about what we're going to be talking about is, again, finding an offer that the market wants in 2024, using cold email to target perfect fit clients, and then turning your services into a money printing machine. So let's just talk about one major point, and this is just across the board. With cold email lead generation, it's both time and cost efficient way to scale your B2B company. However, like any form of marketing, there are very few types of offers that will always work better than others. So let's dive into them. So first, I want to point out three key offer criteria. And these are essentially three things that any offer or value proposition must have if you want to see consistent results month over month, recession proof markets, regardless of what the service is. And the first one and the most important one is a quantifiable result, right? Your offer needs to have measurable impact on the prospect's time, money, or user experience. And preferably all three. If not, at minimum, it needs to have one of these things. The next thing is a very quick time to value proposition, right? So with whatever the service is, the prospect should be able to see a positive ROI within 1 to 3 months of implementing this offer. And that's just an average, sometimes less, sometimes more. But if you can keep it within that 90-day time frame, and they know that right off the bat, it's going to bode well in terms of wanting to work with you because they know that in a realistic time frame, I can expect ROI on my investment. And then the third and final thing is risk mitigation. So your offer should address the prospect's concerns about working with you and provide a clear path for their success. So what's working now in 2024, right? And just to preface this, with the increasing prices across the market as a whole, the scope of offers being sold at a high rate are significantly decreasing. This inevitably means that retainers of thousands of dollars that sold like hotcakes in 2021 in the bull market will not sell as frequently as they used to do. And this is just due to a lack of overall liquid capital. So I'm going to point out three services that are working well in the B2B marketplace in 2024 and that you can use cold email to implement and ultimately scale, your company if you're providing these services or offerings. So the first one is offshore talent sourcing and placement. And bearing that the talent is on par, these companies are more inclined to pay for overseas talent as it discounts their payroll while they're still getting a high level of service and oftentimes harder working talent, right? So companies, it costs them a lot of money to hire for whatever position. Maybe it's a marketing director, maybe it's this or that. If they can bring in offshore talent that is comparable with the skill level and can do the work required for, a fraction of the price, and probably someone that's going to work a little bit harder than, just an American position, someone who may be just entitled, trying to, get something out of the company versus actually serving the company, they're going to be more inclined to do that, especially in this economy, right, where people's margins are at an all-time low, right? They can't afford to be spending 3 to 5 times the price for a certain position on somebody, most people, that is. So if you can come in and source better talent, comparable talent for a fraction of the price, chances are you're going to get a lot of interest with that specific offer. The next is a la carte advertising services. So this is most popular amongst the e-commerce market, but Ad sets and creatives are selling well because brands are tired of buying high-priced media buyers that create subpar assets, and they're more than willing to pay for creatives when they need them. And I say that because every brand needs creative, every e-commerce company needs ad sets, right? But they don't need them and might not necessarily want them, month over month all the time, right? So if you can come in and offer them, hey, a package of 20 creatives or however many assets or, UGCs even for a one-time fee, they're going to be more inclined to buy that than to keep paying you month after month retainer, just in the nature of the bull market. So again, a la carte advertising works very well. One-time projects, and then what that often does is allows for you to become, if you do a good job and they like you good enough, the best option for when they come back. So in a way, yes, it is a la carte and it is one time, and we all want recurring cash flow. But if you can provide the service at a high enough level and be the person that they want to work with, they're often going to come back to you, which is inevitably recurring business. And then the last offer that is absolutely cooking in 2024 is performance-based lead generation, right? So in 2024, companies will almost never buy lead generation on top line retainer. And what I mean by this is in 2021, actually 2016 on, you could go to a company, say, hey, I'm going to run your Facebook ads for you, and you're going to get 25, 30 appointments a month. It's $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, right? And this is just coming from somebody who works in performance-based lead generation every single day. That offer does not work, especially when you're selling direct response to cold traffic. People don't want to pay $5,000 a month for somebody who's going to bring them, suboptimal leads, right? However, they're more than happy to pay for someone qualified leads, right? On a performance basis. And this will always sell because people pay for results, especially when their margins across the board are tighter than ever before. So again, those are just 3 offers that are absolutely cooking right now. And this may be your entire business model. Great. If not, I highly suggest leveraging, an offer like this to your clients for, an extra 20, 30, 40, 50,000 plus dollars a month in cash flow, just because it is so attractive. You can also scale this through cold traffic very effectively, and they are more responsive to it than, many other services. So turning your service into a cannon that prints 20 meetings a month, right? That's the goal. That's what everyone wants. Everyone wants meetings. Everyone wants qualified leads. Everyone wants sales. And cold email lead generation works for B2B services well, and it's going to continue to work. But there are multiple components needed in order to see success with it, especially in this market. And you may have the best, acquisition channel and the best strategy, but if you don't have a good foundation built up, a proven offer, something that the market wants to buy, a risk reversal, all these things that have to line up in order for you to see success, you're essentially putting the horse before the cart, right? Like you need to be dialed in on so many different levels for this to work. That being said, if you have a winning offer, you're doing at least $20,000 a month in top line revenue, and you're looking for a reliable and cost efficient marketing acquisition channel to supplement your current marketing avenues, you can book a call with me. I will post a link under this description. And ultimately, this goal is to see if we can help you, right? We'll see if you're fit for us to help you book 20 plus consistent high intent sales appointments every single month. And the best part is it's all performance based. So you're really only paying for results and nothing more. So if that sounds interesting to you and you fit within the criteria I just described, go ahead and book a call and we'll see, how we can help you out, if we can help you out, and point you in the right direction when it comes to your outbound marketing. Thanks and have a great day.